Alright everyone, welcome back to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Today I think is the Christmas version. I don't know, scheduling boys, but if this is posted on the 25th for me, then Merry Christmas everyone. I'll leave most of this happy shit to like an actual other video where I make a disgusting blog and everyone can feel really uncomfortable. And that'd be great, like, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna do like a channel update on the Christmas for Christmas, I guess, which is the day I actually leave for Japan. So, yay. Either way, today we're going to be doing vaults and possibly some depths. I really do need to record probably at least another character and a half before I come back. So before I finish up, and I've only got like 3 more days, so this is pretty bad. This is actually kind of bad. Like my backlog is nowhere near enough to handle this. So I'm like, I've got a couple of other videos in the works. I might chuck them in here and there, so you may see them. I don't know though. Like, there's one video that I have on unlisted, and it's actually not, actually has not been publicized yet, and there's actually no room for it to be publicized. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with that. It's pretty weird. Like, it's not a really like amazing video. It's just me playing through a tutorial of the tutorial for Crawl, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I mean, I kind of muck around a little bit, but I play through it and I see what like the tutorial's like, and I don't know. I want to have it at some point put on the channel, but I haven't had time to really upload it. Oh, really like not upload it. It's already uploaded, but haven't really had a time to just publicize it. I might do it after this Centaur run ends, just to like have it there, because I have to manually do that one, and that's a pain. All right. So as you can see, the bow and arrow is pretty much shredding everything. Switching here and there to melee occasionally, just to kind of give myself a little bit of a breathing room. Hopefully not lose too many arrows per floor. Like, I mean, 400's a lot, but at the same time, there's no guarantee that that's gonna last. I'm not really sure if it does last, actually. The gloves of archery are 100% better than any gloves that we could possibly want, so there's no reason for me to step on that alarm trap and risk myself for no reason. Another halberd, it's protection this time. Yeah, I don't really have like an answer to enemies in melee, other than just like smacking stuff with my weapon. I mean, if I got a demon trident or something, like I'd be pretty happy, or a glaive. But there's been no like enchanted glaives so far. A couple of halberds of protection, like a couple of bardishas, one of venom, but that's not really that great. Like I'm looking for a glaive of slicing or like freezing or something. That'd be alright. The main issue is like I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with enemies in melee once if I do run out of arrows. It's unlikely, but I don't know. Perhaps I'm thinking too hard about it, and I can just fight orbs of fire and stuff with my bow and arrow. I mean, it's only a freezing bow though. The damage is not incredibly high against those cold resistant orbs of fire. Fun fact, against orbs, it's actually better if you use slicing than to use fire or cold. It's pretty unintuitive, and also like is not good against orbs of fire, given that they are immune to it. I know it's surprising, but yeah, this is kind of bad. Like my exit is blocked by these enemies. Need to get back towards it. Alright, this is kind of scary. Given that the red guy is going to block off my escape. Gonna have to shoot him a bunch. There we go. So that's a glaive. I hope that's not distortion. It's a glaive of chopping. Great. Perfect. So the reason why I want this is because I can... Ooh, is invocations enough? Yeah, Shadow Form's at 10%. That's probably good enough. The reason why I kind of want that is because now I can train some polearms and I might have a decent weapon to finish. I mean, it won't be amazing, but it'll be decent. Like, I might be able to fight an actually strong enemy with it if I hasten mine up. I mean, yeah, you can do it with a halberd as well, but it's just not as strong. And it's not like I'm really lacking too badly in XP now. Everything from now on is pretty much going to go into defense. Uh, Mostly all of my other stuff has been trained, so like it's pretty good now. I mean, really, I'm basically playing a melee if my melee was bow, right? Like if my main weapon was bow. Just so happens that I have to train some side ranged, which is a side melee, which is kind of stupid, but I don't know. It's a bit wasteful in the XP, I know, but having a melee option is really important. Why can't I shoot that? What? That was weird. Anyway, moving on. Can I just stab at these guys? I think I'm not really sure what my third rune should be, but I know it can't be slime, and it probably won't be vaults. Might be vaults, but it probably won't be. Um, if I were to guess, I would say that it would be abyss, and not a very fun abyss though. Quite a tough abyss, I think. Just kind of kiting them a little bit to make sure I don't get shot, killed. Nice. I don't know, once my Dragon King armor comes in, it'll be a lot better. Ooh, magic resistance cloak. Is that worth the detour? Yeah, it is. It's 2 armor. And it's also MR, which is amazing. Like, you might be like, oh, but you got that Dragon King cloak, Dragon King armor. Well, the 2 extra AC is really good now, so it doesn't really matter. Like I said, while I am guaranteed to pretty much go for that Dragon King armor, given the funds, I know for a fact that it's not worth it to weaken my character significantly now in order to get an armor later, when I still already have a decent armor, which is this thinger. And I also have decent resist anyway. Like, it's not a big deal, is what I'm trying to say. What's he wielding? It's just enchanted. Okay. Okay, we're level 20 now. That's pretty good. So basically, like, if there is an upgrade that will make my character significantly stronger, like with MR and 2 extra AC, I won't forego it just because I want an extra upgrade at the end of the game. It's pretty much what I want to say, I guess. Like, it's a balance between now and later, and honestly, always prefer now if you can. Like if you're stuck, because really, like all you need to do is survive now, and then you can think about later, right? You don't have to think about later now. That was a lot of weird words. Sorry. Zolgren Duck's Zonguldrock Shrine is not a difficult area for a centaur, but it just involves me having to kite a lot if there's a lot of really strong enemies, like here. Well, these guys are all weak, so I can just take them out with the melee, but I might have to kite for a couple of times, 100 turns if things get kind of dicey. Like here, this under like 4 months. Apparently, our melee is really good though, so guess not. Like it's surprisingly robust. I would think that it's a lot weaker and a lot more difficult to fight, but we're actually holding our own against these enemies, which is kind of nice. It's actually very surprising, really. But I suppose it shouldn't be, given that we have like almost 40 AC and almost 10 evade, and also like a min delay weapon plus 4 habit. It's kind of funny that this one actually was the weapon that we kept for the rest of the game. Well, until we switch up to that glaive anyway. Hubbard's surprisingly doing decent work. Gonna have to stand right next to that guy. He has a lot of annoying ass abilities, and if I can force him to use melee instead of that annoying ass ability like Iron Shot and stuff, it's alright. Switch to the bow here, because the second I walk towards there you go, an antique lich comes in. He's got Corrosive Bolt, Crystal Spear, Petrify, and Haste, so basically not an enemy we want to fight. Ow. Okay, we didn't do too many bad things this time, that's good. There was a bit of a worry that he would just kill me in 2 hits, but I guess he's not that strong. The Sword of Zonguldrock is a like a longsword, I think. It's probably not worth it for me to train. And Reaper's not that great anyway, so I guess it's fine for us to just leave it. I mean, overall, that wasn't an amazing vault, but it just gave us a tiny bit of EXP, a couple of consumables. Like, it's not a bad Wizlab. Wasn't too much danger either, which is fairly good. Just gonna tab. Interestingly, you can also enter Elf if you want to get more arrows for this character. I didn't really consider that, but yeah, if you're actually running quite low, you can dip into Elf a little bit, but I don't suggest doing too much unless you're willing to go all in, because like if you're willing to lose the character to get some arrows or to get the loot at the end, I guess you can, but like I said, I've already said a lot of bad things about Elf. It's not a good place to go. Just don't go in there if you have the choice. Like it does raise the chance of death uh, pretty unacceptably. Like just don't do things that get your character killed. Like it stacks up, guys. It doesn't. It's not like every decision you make is independent of every other decision you make in the game. Like, if you make a bad decision, it might affect something that affects something else. I don't know. The way I thought of it, or the way that was, I think, introduced to me. I don't know who told me, but it's like, ah, shit. Okay, never mind. Hang on. I think it might have actually been my stats course, but it's basically like if you take 99% of 99%, you're going to get less than 99%, right? If you keep taking 99% of that, you'll eventually get to a very, very small number. I mean, obviously it's going to take a while, but you can make a lot of decisions in crawl that have a 99% fail rate, 99% success rate. So if you keep taking those 1% up, you will slowly get a much higher chance of dying. I mean, it's not going to be 100%, but it could be like 30 or 40% after like a bunch of those mistakes. And Elf just like I would say Elf reduces your survival rate by like 3% or something like that, depending on how good you are. I think like it can go down by 3% if even if you take like appropriate measures. If you're like extremely used to it, then I'd say maybe it reduces your survival rate by like 1%. But at the end of the day, that's still 1% that you didn't have before. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a numbers game, pretty much. Imagine like the difference in running away with that consumable and with consumable. Imagine if that cuts your survival rate down by 10%, right? And then you do that again for another fight. So you've gone from 90% survival rate, and then you take 9%, 10% off that, so that's 81% survival rate, and so on and so forth. So eventually you'll have a 0% survival rate by making those decisions in a row. I don't know. Probably doesn't make sense right now. I'll try to explain it better in another video, but it's a concept that I like to think of. Basically, Elf is bad. Don't do Elf. That's the gist of it. Like, so many people are like, oh, I got horribly mutated / drained / killed in Elf. I don't know why that was the case. I'll tell you why it's the case, because you went in Elf. You deserve to die. It's your fault. You didn't have to go in there. There's actually nothing in here that I really want. I mean, it's to be expected, really. It's not really. Fuck this. Seriously, man. Fuck this, like, what's his name? Entry Weaver. Like, seriously, I hate that guy so much. What an asshole. What an actual asshole. He's faster than you. He keeps coming around the corner and smiting you. It's just like, god damn it, stop. There's no bone here, really. Longbow. There's actually only 5 longbows in this game. Wow. That's crazy. And none of them are, like, actually, what do you call it? Branded. Other than the fire and the ice that we picked up. Vampiric Battle Axe, holy shit, dude. Damn. Man, if this run was a Minotaur Berserker, I would be like crying because this Vamp Battle Axe came so late. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. Wow, okay. Yeah, sure. Just backspawn and then pile up, that's fine. I hate when the game's like double scumbag. It's like not even just single scumbag. It's like Oh, unique? Also backspawn. Wait, backspawn? No, wait, also like, it's a herd, and they're all faster than you, just by the way. Good luck. It's like, why'd you have to do that, man? Scumbag. 2,800 gold. We still need 600 more for the goddamn thing. Or 700 more, actually. I don't even know if we're gonna get enough gold by the end of the game, to be honest. Might not even happen. 600 G's is hard to come by. Especially this late in the game. These fucking boggarts are getting on my goddamn nerves. Stop summoning shit. I swear to God. Like, I don't even know what the front boggart was doing. He was just fucking around. And like, they summoned the most amount of stuff possible given one cast too. It's like, god damn it, stop. Oh, please don't. Yeah. Look at that bow and arrow damage for a second. Been having a really weird sleep schedule, so might be able to hear it in my voice. But it's been like super fucked up recently. It's like sleep at 9, wake up at 1, go back to sleep at 4, wake up at 11, go back to sleep, wake up at 2. It's like, what the fuck is going on right now? So like, I can't tell if I'm having a lot of sleep or not enough. It's pretty bad, man. Shoot him! More strength, why not? We actually have a lot of MR now. We shouldn't be getting marked by those guys. Which is good. Okay, this is not a great place to fight, so we're just gonna shoot a couple of them as we back off. Okay, we can hold this corridor, I guess. No, we need to shoot the red guy right now. Oh shit, this is really bad. Okay, this is actually kind of bad, because that red guy's here. Shit. I just have to take out the guys that I can while I have the time. I need to kill that red right now. There we go. Perfect. That was actually kind of like a tough fight position-wise. I had to make sure that I was like in the optimal spot to do damage and not take damage from everyone. I don't know. What do you mean it's blocked by a metal wall? There's no fucking metal wall here. What do you... Shoot it. What? What? I'm so Fog makes the targeting system really weird for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug, but it seems like a massive bug. Like, I don't know. Maybe they screwed up fog mechanics. That's really weird. Like, you can see the enemy right there. Your beam would not normally be impeded by the... like, in normal circumstances. Ooh. Gonna probably enchant the... Ooh, that's a Abyssa. We have a lot of MR though. Let's go ahead and enchant this longbow. I think it's still the best weapon we got. And it's probably going to be the best weapon we have for the rest of the game. So, whatever. We'll just enchant it. There's no reason not to. We'll put the resist fire on. I think that's actually probably more important to have on, to be honest. Probably should have kept it on from the beginning. To have all these resists on. It's pretty good. Makes us slightly less weak. I mean, the C invis is kind of okay, but it's not that important. I don't even know why we had that ring on. I don't know. Something in my mind must have said that's a hot swap ring. I don't know why I said wing, but it's a hot swap ring, so naturally it's the thing that you should have in your inventory but not wear. But upon further reflection, it's actually the best ring we have. MP minus 9 doesn't do anything for this character, it doesn't matter at all. Like, we only use 9 MP max, and we don't have any way of losing MP other than that. It's like Shadow Step and Shadow Form. You never use Shadow Step on this character. Interestingly enough, like, Dithmenos was supposed to be like a stabber god. I actually don't think he's that great at stabbing. Like, he's very one-dimensional stabs. He's good for ninjaing, but you can usually do that normally anyways. It's like, not really sure if he's great at being a ninja. He is really good at, like, oddly enough, he's really good at like ranged and melee combat because of that shadow mimic. And he can also add ninjaing elements to your like big bulky dude, just because you can like shadow form in and then teleport out. you can pretend to be a Spriggan for some amount of time. It's pretty nice. 3.1k gold. Woo! How long have we been recording? 20 minutes already. I'll do a depth floor. Yeah, I'm keeping the video length down a little bit today, or these days, just so I can get more videos out. Like, I know it sucks for you guys, and I apologize, but like I said, I gotta make ends meet, you know? Like, I have a lot of backlog that I have to create in the next 2-3 days, simply because I procrastinated. You might be like, how do you procrastinate playing games? Well, it's actually kind of hard to record stuff. I mean, putting it off, because I used to record like a whole bunch at a time. It's like my first couple of series were like really back to back, every single hour. It was actually really rough. Like back then I wasn't quite as burnt out. Like I wouldn't say I'm burnt out right now, but I would say that I don't know. There's like a kind of like a cap on how much I can record. Like you can't really be burnt out if you're still uploading one a day for like a whole year. But I don't know. Like it's hard to say. Like I don't want to say it's burnt out. It's not burnt out. It's just like I wouldn't want to overdo it and then burn myself out. If that makes sense. Like I'm quite close to burning out because obviously like my fatigue will remain as long as I continue to record. But that doesn't necessarily mean I don't enjoy doing the puns. It's just mostly that I gotta be careful with how much I do because if I do too much, I'll just end up not liking it anymore. But to be fair, like I've never been one to give up on something just because I don't like it. Not casual. Come on, guys. What do you take me for? There was definitely a time in this channel where I was burnt out of shit. Like it was crazy burnt out. I just didn't want to record at all, and it was almost a slog to burn. Well, it wasn't really burnt out. It was more like I was ridiculously tired of just doing it because like my schedule was like super hectic at the time, and I had to like make a ton of like adjustments to make it so that I could like actually get the recordings out. And like I was recording at like weird hours, and I was doing all this crap. I don't think it really. It might have shown a little bit, but it wasn't too bad, I think. But yeah, there were times where I was like, oh god, I just want to miss a day. But I think that overall I got better because of that. So I don't know. This is a really pain in the ass vault. I don't want to do it. Do we have digging? Yeah, we have digging. Fuck it, we'll just skip the whole thing. It's fine. Wand of Removeness. Oh, son of a bitch. No. No, dude, no, dude. Fuck, no. They removed heal wounds and hasting. Holy shit, dude. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, they removed healing, hasten, and teleport. Holy fuck, dude. They removed it because it's not in this list anymore. You son of a bitch. Why the fuck would you... This character went from decent to like fucking garbage now. No he didn't. He's got like teleport, but fuck, what? Are you kidding me, dude? Holy shit, that's so bad. Like, I'm actually genuinely not happy about that. Where the fuck am I going? Like, that's just fucked up, man. God damn it. That's actually really fucked up. They removed haste heal wounds. Like, why do you insist on making the character so much weaker? Like, almost every change they've made in the last like 2 patches is being just fuck up the player as bad as you can. Doesn't help that we got like no fucking resists. Like unless there's like some massive bump up in consumables to replace that, like this will be disgustingly nerfing players. Like holy shit, the win rate's actually gonna drop so hard because there's gonna be so many people who can no longer bank off an actual wand usage. This is retarded. Okay. I'm fucking triggered right now. Alright, yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore. Fuck this game. I'm just gonna stop. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Remove my goddamn wands. I'm stopping right now. I can't play anymore. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm done. Fuck my life. They removed fucking wands of hate all the yellow ones. Holy shit. I'm so triggered.